morning. This is Sunaina Bora, Youth and Family Life Coach from Athena Life Coaching. Today's topic is, are you a label parent? Are you boxing your children in a closed box? Recently, I've had a lot of parents contact me for coaching for their children. And when I'm speaking to them, and sometimes when the parents are speaking to me in person with their children next to them, I hear things like, oh, he's very disorganized, or she is very, very sporty, and my child is completely butterfingers. Parents, please be careful. After continuous repetition, the belief that the child forms in their mind becomes a behavior. And what we are doing as parents is, for example, if you're calling your child butterfingers and he or she drops something the first time or the second time or the third time, and you are there and you're saying, oh, see, aren't you butterfingers? Aren't you butterfingers the first time, the second time and the third time around? It begins to become more concrete in their brains. And the next time round, even when you are not there and they drop something or they're careless, that label comes back into their mind and confirms to them the negative belief system that has started to form within them. And this carries on till adulthood. And how do I know that? I know that because I have a lot of adults who come to me for coaching to help deal with the negative belief patterns that they have formed. They have formed from their childhood by things that their parents said to them, by things that their teachers said to them. I recently had a lady who started coming to me because she had very, very low self-confidence. And she told me about her experiences in school even when she tried to do well, she had certain teachers in the school who had a very negative opinion about her. And she was never marked properly. And this is somebody who's around 40 years old. So she was never marked properly. Her friends made fun of her. And she never was able to come out of that shell, and she went further and further into that shell. And she continued to lack self-confidence till she realized that that low self-confidence started to affect what her children were modeling after her. And that's when she came to me for coaching, because she wanted her children to see a more confident mother, a more confident role model. And I give complete kudos to her for taking this step. As parents, we tend to label our children for two reasons. The first one is fear. Our own fears about ourselves or our fear about our child. So labeling your child as shy. Oh, he's very shy. Oh, he's very shy. Oh, he's very shy. Because somewhere you want him to develop that confidence, but by labeling him, you're keeping him stuck inside that box. And the second thing is dreams. What you might be dreaming for your child to become. So if you want your child to become a cricketer or a particular sports person, you keep repeating that because you're hoping that your child becomes that thing. So those are the two areas. But what happens between the box of fears and the box of dreams? What you're losing out might be your child in the middle of that. Your child, which is very different from that fear or that dream you are holding. So what we need to do as parents is to see the complete child and see what are the talents and what are the strengths that my child is bringing to the table. What can I encourage? So to actually wear a neutral lens while seeing your own child, rather than through our colored desires and dreams and aspirations and fears for our children. So parents, I urge you to become a little more neutral when you are observing your child and see what are his innate strengths and talents. I hope this tells you to stay away from labeling your children and putting them into boxes, and actually opening up your vision for your own child so they can grow wings and become the people that they actually want to become themselves, focusing on their strengths and talents. I hope that has helped you. I'm looking forward to receiving more emails and feedback. Thank you for everything that's coming in. I'm holding a spring camp for children 7 to 12 years of age. For further details, do email me on sunainaathena@gmail.com or call me on 056 13 99033. See you then. Bye.